Hey guys, we're at Maxx Performance today and they've got an FG Falcon on the dyno, and you're probably wondering what the hell is special about that. Well, this one is a little bit different. Now, we knew these existed, but we've never really seen one before. It's a 2-litre Ecoboost car. So 179 kilowatts, pretty decent amount of torque, and it all comes in from like 1900 RPM. So they actually got a bit of snot down low. They get a little bit breathless in the top end, but off the line, these things will beat the 6. So, naturally aspirated 6. Let's quantify that. So the boys have got it down here. It is an L-plater's car. It's going to be a P-plater's car. So there is a purpose to this thing. It's going to be interesting to see what it makes as standard, because we've never seen one on the dyno before. It's one of those quirky, interesting things that it'll be cool to see what it makes as stock and then see what mods they can do to it. They're talking about intake mods, some exhaust mods, give it a tune, maybe a different intercooler. You know, hopefully it'll make some decent power. It'll be interesting either way. So let's see what it runs dead stock. So as a comparison for the little Ecoboost, we're going to show you this stock FG NA XR6. So no turbo, 195 kilowatts, which is a bit more than the Ecoboost makes as stock, but on the dyno at the rear wheels, I think they'll be pretty similar. So the guys have just run the Ecoboost up, made 181 kilowatts. Now they've added an F6 intercooler, done some intake pipe mods here, given it a turbo exhaust and a high flow cat, and then obviously tuned the ECU. So they've gained like 30 kilowatts. It's a P-plate legal car, which is awesome. So it's going to have a lot more top end than it used to have. Apparently it feels really good off the line, but now it carries through in the top end, where before it used to lay over a little bit. So now we're going to see the NA version as well. So the naturally aspirated 6, we'll run that up and see how that compares. And here we have the naturally aspirated 6. Double the capacity, but no turbo. Now it has extractors, a twin 2.5-inch exhaust system, some intake mods, and a tune. And it has made 186 kilowatts at the tyres, which is a little bit more than the Ecoboost, but it doesn't have quite the torque that the Ecoboost does. So it'd be quite interesting to see these things on a drag strip. Obviously that's not going to happen at the moment because no one is open. There's no racing anywhere, but it's a pretty interesting sort of matchup. 2 P-plate cars, 2 different options, but both with similar sort of power outputs. Which would you choose?